Alright, hello. Welcome to the 10th episode of my project Mission Earth. Well, Mission Earth is my whole life project. This project is a documentary about it. 1 year in many, so it's maybe 1%, not even, of the whole mission, but it's a project I started 2005 to go out and film, document, travel, unravel, and educate myself. And now I'm taking a year to document what I've done, what I've learned, and also get out the lost tapes. They're not lost, but they have not been published, so that would be exciting. Anyways, today it is new moon in Pisces. It's emotional and spiritual sign, a water sign, and it's a time where a lot of other planets are changing signs as well. I believe it is Saturn that will move into Pisces in a couple of weeks as well. So we'll be changing times. Very exciting, very nice times to be alive. Today's episode, I will talk about spirituality. So that's the name of today's episode. First, last episode I gave myself 5 points on spirit, 3 mental, and 2 on the matter. So I'm up to 100 points on spirit, 72 mental, and 60 points on the matter. I'm gonna up that with 10 points on matter. This last week I had a couple days where I was just bedridden, and it's called. I was shitting, I was puking, and just laying in bed and feeling some pain up here in my upper chest. Something that I wanted to get off my chest, probably. And feeling of wanting to throw up, not eating for a couple of days, and just wanting to lay still in bed. So I give that 10 points for matter, because I feel like whenever things like this is, last time I threw up was my last ayahuasca ceremony. It's nothing that happens to me. Oh, there's some more of my chest, excuse me, too often. But it happened this last week, so I gave myself 10 points on the matter, because it was something physically happening to me, and I look at it as an upgrade, as me letting go of something and getting ready for this new Piscean and Aquarian times we're going into. Mental, I'm gonna up myself 8 points there, so I am on an even 80. I had some skiing classes, had one today. I'm very excited that I started off this new month today with a skiing class, or it's not a class, it's just a private lesson with one same Spanish woman I had last video. And I'm very happy that it happened on a new moon, and I'm entering this new month with manifesting what I really like to do, and that is teaching. And I also like skiing, being outdoors, enjoying myself, enjoying the company of others, and seeing them enjoy themselves. So it was a very nice day, beautiful weather, some fresh snow up on the mountain, so very happy about that. With the mental, I'm learning a lot with this coaching job, and when it comes to spirituality, I know a lot of people who feel like they have this spiritual awakening. And one of the first things, which is natural for us people, when we find something that is very, very nice, we want to share it, of course. But this thing is so hard to share because it's unintangible. Or intangible is probably enough to say. But you can't touch it, you can't smell it, you can't feel it. It's your breath, spirituality, in essence. But this feeling and this awakening feeling is very hard to transmit to somebody else. And when I am with a Mexican woman or a guy from India, and I am to learn them how to ski, which is very natural for me, which I know very well. It's a mental challenge to convey something that is so natural for me that they have no clue about. And I thought about this, that wow, this is good for my being a catalyst, I don't want to call it work because but okay, let's call it work because I'm on a mission Earth and it's on a mission. Coming to my mission, it is very helpful to learn how to convey this knowledge to someone when it comes to skiing. And I think that will also help me if I am put in a position whereas to convey the knowledge I have of esoteric and spiritual philosophy. So 8 points there on the mental, because I've upped my mental game through this coaching job I have. And on spirit, it's 10 points, so that's 110 on spirit, 80 on mental, and 70 on matter. I need to up my matter more so it catches up with my spirit. Anyways, it's been a week of connecting. It's been a week of good dreams. I moved this week. I am in the new location. I'm at my friend Andreas's place, house sitting, taking care of the cat. I have a kitchen that I haven't had in more than a month. It's very nice. Now I got some vegetables baking in the oven as I speak. And I'm happy to have a warm dinner that I made myself once again. Keys, coins, and quiver. So I turn in the key to the Vaktmesterkompaniet, or the facility where I was staying the last month. And a little bit more, maybe it was even 40 days in that cell. And I got new keys to this place where I'm at. That's about it for keys the last week. Haven't found any coins. When it comes to quiver, today I visited my friend Rasa, who is a sentient being. That she is working with scents at the perfumery. She makes perfumes she sells. It's a real nice place. And I got some new perfumes. I got some mirra oil for myself. And I was there to buy scented candles for my daughter and a friend. Nice talk with Rasa there. Very nice place. It's like a little magical store, and it's senses. So awesome. More than that, I don't think I have bought any stuff the last week that I can think of right now. And I haven't found any coins. I do have quite a few of them, but I haven't found any new ones. So that's up. And then from the last week, my notes, yeah, some things I said wrong in the last video. I said when I met this Baba who taught me about the voice, I said I was by Bodh Gaya, but I was in Gokarna. Bodh Gaya is actually where the Buddha had his awakening, where I traveled on the same Indian journey, but later on. So I was in Gokarna. And other upgrades on the note of that last video: light, quite the upgrade. Light shining from our sun, the central sun, from the stars. Soul vibration and light is very powerful, and this is upgrading us. And light language. There's many different light languages out there. I like talking to the cat, to myself. Enjoy that. I was talking about about the upgrading, spirit, matter, mind. So spirit, our energy source, matter, the hardware, our mind, the computer. Yes. And I wrote something here. If I vibrate high, I affect my surroundings. We can all be beacons of light in our society. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. So it's not about reaching out to the masses, but on a daily basis, the people we are in touch with. That's what matters, really. What's in there or here is it's mind game, or it's wishy-washy. I can't touch you and you can't touch me, but I can look into the eyes and say thank you to the woman or man at the register when I go get my groceries. And another note from last episode is it's easy to give but hard to receive. Reflected upon that, and it comes both with money, service, help, and advice. It's very easy to tell someone, hey, Sloan, you're doing it wrong, man. I'll show you how to do it. But to be on that other end, where someone is like, let me show you how you do it, it's very like, hey, I know the thing. So there's a challenge to be able to receive. So I was in this online ceremony with this Puma guy from South America somewhere. I don't remember his name. He was a Puma or something. And he held a ceremony, and he said in this ceremony we gave thanks to all the 4 directions, which is very important in ceremonial settings. And he was like, open yourself to receive, and receive. And I was thinking in myself, like, what do you mean receive? We're here to give, And then he said, you have to learn to receive so that you can give. And I've been in some situations where I've been on my US cross-country hitchhiking trip. I experienced people stopping and giving me food and giving me money. And for me that was something very new and very nice, and I felt that it was kind of a challenge to receive almisse, as we call it in Norwegian. I don't know the English words. But to receive is a challenge, and I'm taking upon the challenge. Now I'm receiving. I'm staying here for free. I am taking care of the cat, so it's kind of an exchange. But I have asked for help, and I'm learning how to receive. All right, on to today's episode. I just want to touch upon the astrology. So it is a time for the mother relation to heal, healing with the hands, the physical, the matter. And we are coming up on what we call in Christian calendar of theology is Ash Wednesday. So that's when Lent starts. Yeah, some calendar information. Okay. Spirituality. Literally, it means being that is breathing, or breathingness. And we have the Holy Spirit, Spiritus Sancti, and spirit means breath. So spirituality is breathingness. So in a sense, everyone is spiritual beings because we are breathing. And it's this breath that connects us to nature. As the trees breathe out what we breathe in, and vice versa. If we are in the same room, we all breathe the same air, so it connects us. And it's our life force. It is actually not we who are breathing, it's the force that is breathing us. I know there's a lot of hype around this breath work. Personally, I believe it's a psyop, because through that one is working on something that one is really not in control of. And we can find that out in a very easy way to try and stop it without throwing ourselves into water or going up on a high mountain. But we are not really in control of our breath. And that is spirituality, how I see it, that we are beings that are being breathed by a higher force, or an external force, or internal force, or I don't know where it's from, but that's spirituality. In the pop culture, spirituality is a type of trend. It's like type of group. It's like you can be a punk, you can be a spiritual, or you can be a business kind of guy, or you can be hobo, or living in the outskirts, city dweller. You can be hipster, or it's kind of turned into this type of skin that you're choosing that goes with pattern clothing and loose clothing and dancing, and which is nice, it's a nice trend. For me, it started with being born. And I awoke into something more than school and TV and parents and where I got my information from. Kind of by myself. And then I found this culture that fits with it. And it was nice. And it is nice. And for me, I took a choice on my road that I wanted to live for someone else, and I thought, honor my father and mother, do something for somebody else. And in my world, I was like, oh, right, have kids. So that took care of me in the sense that I couldn't go all out on this, oh, I'm so spiritual, so everything will work out. I had to take care of the material world. But in the last couple of years, I have tried out this and been on this new age spirituality wave where the universe will take care of you and everything in due time, and just believe and it will happen and you can manifest your dream reality. And I was like, oh right, I believe in this, I'll do what I feel is good, and I'll just go skateboarding and money will come falling from the sky. So I tried that for a while, didn't work so well. I mean, for me, and I've been learning, and so it's been good in many ways. What I have learned is the Trinity, and that mentality and materialism or matter or maternity, for that sake, is just as important as spirituality. So I look at spirituality as what connects all our people, all us people, the breath. So spirituality is our connection, both to the higher realms and our inner realms and each other. And mentality is also a connection, because we all are in the same mind, and God is the mind. And the matter is also a connection, because we see and we feel each other. So spirituality is just 30% or 33.3333333 of the whole. Or maybe you can even divide it in 4, as it's the spirituality, the mental, and the matter. And then it's the consciousness, which experiences this trinity. So that's what I've learned about spirituality. That it is not to be something that you are. Because you can't live without spirit, as it is breath. So it's like, well, now it's like a trend that you are breath working. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm starting breathing. And it's a lot to learn about our breath. And I think the best way to learn about it, and how we can learn it most, is if we sit down and observe it and listen to it. Then we will see that the breath has something to teach us and can guide us through ourself. And matter and mentality. Mentality, matter. Spirit connects. And to be in balance and to do yoga is to find the unity between them all. It's then of spirituality X, as I will call this episode. Stay tuned, and thank you.